me please talk about what's happening to Ashe right now. Every single time this woman appears on my feed, she looks like she's absolutely killing it. The micro bangs, the vintage hairstyle, the hyper feminine styling. She looks like she's walked out of some glamorous 90s psychological thriller, and I'm so obsessed and I'm all here for it. But the marketer in me is much more interested in something else. She didn't slowly introduce people to this version of herself. There wasn't this awkward 6-month transition where she kept 70% of her old identity because, well, this is what everyone knows me for. It's changed enough quickly enough that when you see her now, you almost have to look again, and I think that's exactly why some rebrands fall completely flat. People become so terrified of confusing the audience that they've already built that they change the font, darken the color palette, take some moodier pictures, and call it a rebrand, whilst leaving everybody's perception of them completely intact. And this is where I think so many of you are getting your own evolution wrong. Change dramatically behind the scenes, but your brand is still desperately trying to make the old version of you recognizable. Standards change, your opinions got sharper, you've outgrown the advice you would have confidently taught 2 years ago, and the woman you want paying you now isn't even necessarily the woman you built your original audience around. Publicly, you keep 70% of her intact because what if people don't resonate with me anymore? Maybe they're not supposed to. That's what I think Ashe's rebrand gets so right. She hasn't erased who she was in order to become somebody new. She's created enough contrast that we are forced to update our perception of her, and sometimes that's exactly what a rebrand needs to do. Make the woman you've become more palatable to the audience who love the woman you were, but make it impossible for them to mistake the two. Once you start applying this exact principle into your business, watch your business completely blow up. Save this video and also thank me later.